Today we're gonna be talking about our favorite movie villains of all time, and who's who. All of ours are Scars.
Hmm.
He's definitely on our list. He had the best villain song,
Hmm.
best scar. I mean, Scar
Hmm.
is his name, and he got the scar. He had everything going from. He was like the blood brother of the king,
Just
super
ruthless.
hater. Just all the elements were there. Just hating on the nephew, hating on the father, just wanted the wife. It was just a lot going on there. He was just a really good villain, great villain song and everything. Definitely in my top five villains.
My hmm, my favorite comic book villain was the Joker and Heath Ledger's. In The Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's performance was really definitely Oscar worthy. He just kept coming, and he was just so diabolical and manipulative. And yeah, it's just the way he would look his tongue and the way he would talk, the jokes, the way he laughed. It was cracking me up. It's perfect. Not worth dying over, but not that he tried. Anyway, sorry. Forget that I said that.
It sucks that he had passed when he. I felt like he was really getting into his prime of acting because that was like his best performance in a movie, in my opinion. But rest in peace to him.
Yeah, I misspoke earlier about that. I meant I wish he had got healthy after that performance. But anyway, Michael Myers is the best, the most ridiculous killer in all the serial killer movies because he's super slow, but he's immune to pain. So you can do no matter what you do, he's
He
not
was
gonna.
not even slow. He was power walking, and it was a. He was a very efficient power walker. So those people be doing like 8 minute miles. So nah, that power walk was doing it for his murder sprees.
No, he was super strong and immune to pain. And he didn't seem like he knew how to talk. So he's just really scary.
Indubitably. Oh, my favorite Disney movie is The Little Mermaid, and I loved Ursula. It was actually kind of weird because she was such a good villain that I actually liked her as a character because she was such a good villain. And I like Flotsam and Jetsam too, and I was kind of like slightly sad that they died, which is weird. Which is weird, but I was just like, oh darn. I wasn't mad that she died at the end because obviously she was bad. So, but I really enjoyed Ursula as the witch and as the undercover human version of her too. I think that the voice actress did an amazing job, and that the music, her scene, what was it, Poor Unfortunate Souls was really a good musical number. I just think that even in the live action what's her name? Melissa McCarthy did an amazing job as well. So I'm really proud that they stayed true to the character, and she's just a really good villain in my opinion. Chucky. All right, I'm gonna say the first like two Chuckies, and then after when it got into like the gag part where it was just like a comedy, and no. But the first two Chuckies, I was deathly afraid of. I literally like would be like want to pee my pants. Well, I think there was one where he like went to the class with him and killed the
Hmm.
teacher. I was done
Yes.
with him. I was done with him when he killed the teacher. I was freaking out. I imagined Chucky in my classrooms. Come, you remember how big the closets were in Brooklyn?
Yes.
And it had like levels and levels. Like
Yes.
it went up like 10 feet or something like that. I
Mhm.
would always imagine me going into the closet and then Chucky coming out stabbing me in the like. No, I was really afraid of Chucky. He Charles Lee Ray, all the nothing. No, I wasn't messing with it. No, super scared, shook. No, it's a no for me. Ah, yes, Inglorious Bastards, great movie by the way. Christoph Waltz, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Yeah, he did a great job. What was his Colonel what? Han something? What was his name?
We didn't watch it, so we don't know.
All right, so I thought that y'all sent me the name. Hold on, let me go look it up again. Well, anyway, he did his thing in Inglorious Bastards, and he killed this villain so much that I actually looked at, like, immediately after. You know how like you just look up actors after films.
Hmm.
I looked him up immediately because he did such an amazing job with this villain. I was just like, I was done with him. I was just like, he actually made me like him as an actor, even though he was like a terrible villain. Okay, so it was SS Officer Hans Landa. He killed that role so much. Like, he was playing mind games. He was just like, oh, so oh, like, it was just playing everybody. But he got, I think, I'm not sure. I think he got murked at the end, but I have to rewatch it to remember. But he murked that role.
You got an Oscar for it.
Yes, that part.
Right, so these are mine. I thought, oh, these are yours?
No, no, I agree with this 100%.
Oh, okay. So I chose Killmonger from Black Panther. I think he was just an effective villain. I didn't think he was necessarily like scary. He was just effective.
He
Yes, he
was
was.
no nonsense. He cut straight to
Yeah.
the point. I don't like
Challenge
you.
shit is over.
Yeah, like, yeah, like, we're going at it. He
Yeah.
just got straight to the point, like, blunt mother effer. Like, let's
Yeah.
go.
He didn't waste any
The war
time.
Wakanda was starting World War III before Chadwick Boseman could come back and say I'm back.
Yeah.
He was really about to drop bombs on everybody on the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm choosing. He wasn't scary, but he was definitely an extremely effective villain. He didn't do a lot of monologuing or
He didn't
anything
do
like that.
any. He said, "I'm here. Hey, auntie. Slice, slice, chunk, chunk, chunk.
Yeah.
World ending."
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nah, it wasn't. No, this is why I'm doing this and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Nah.
In another 12 hours, Wakanda was gonna be was gonna be the one world, whatever it was,
Yeah.
the one world government leader.
Hmm.
Right. So the alien, this is not really a villain. It's just like a scary creature. So I'm not sure how to categorize this, but I would just say a scary creature killing thing. This was it's like these movies freaked me out when I watched the first two or three, no, the first three, Through Alien Resurrection or whatever. Maybe that was four.
What was her
They,
name? I forgot her
Sigourney
name.
Weaver.